I think we need to do some management. I'm gonna bring the carry weight down. See if we can buy thievery items.
They got that arena down below the Black Bull. Guess some people like a little whacking time, if you get my drift.
Possibly.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
More humans. Just what we needed.
Right. Yeah.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I think we were okay to just dump all of this.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm
North
all right,
Road.
as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Not terrible stuff, but a little bit too late, I guess. Right. Probably going to be our biggest problem if we encounter areas that are now level appropriate or were level appropriate some time ago. More or less, we're going to get loot that is totally irrelevant to us. At the same time, we have items that are like level 6, so I'm not too worried about that.
Glad to see you well. Anything more?
Potion Humble, but 50% dodging for 2 turns. Not actually all that bad. I have some interest in resistance items. Immunity to the stunned, poison, bleeding, petrification, shock, burning. A lot of physical armor. It's also incredibly expensive. Everything is expensive. Right, she has 3000 gold. Is that all she has? Global cooling. Right, nothing particularly interesting as far as I can see. I wouldn't say useless by any means, but we have our other priorities at the moment. Yeah, I have maybe too many cooking pots. This ring, just the magic armor alone, makes this worthwhile. I'm not gonna sell that.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Don't come over while you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Fish sticks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
That'll be more or less enough, I guess.
It's all well and good for you with your rations.
Until later then.
You bet nothing in silver. myself floor.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen
Keeping it together,
in
Bree?
subordination.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends.
That's more or less
Never
it.
forget it.
I'm carrying a bucket of water with me for some reason. I can give some of the items
Smells
to
worse over here than a dozen
Ravens.
rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Also,
Then don't
do
come
you
over
have
while
a
you're
equipment
buying
piece we
anything.
could use?
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
All low-level
You're
crap?
safe
No,
among
not all.
friends. Never forget it.
We really should buy at least one. Silence, +3 initiative. Suffocating crippled. We would want a level 12 item no matter what it is.
Bishop Alexander was slain by Seegers. Culprits still at large.
Now there's one. Initiative is welcome, the extra damage is welcome. So almost 10% extra physical, 10 points extra physical damage. That's a massive amount. We can easily afford it too.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Queen Justinia executes
3 uncanny evasion.
for insubordination.
This is also a finesse
Smells
item.
worse over here than a dozen
Fire
rotten
resistance,
eggs
sneaking,
dropped in a
dodging.
vat of vinegar.
But
Don't come
it's
over
not what we
while you're
need at
buying
the moment.
anything.
That's the okay,
If I
thievery.
don't come
That's a
visit your
strength
ton,
item. God damn
who
it.
will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. How you
Minimum
holding up?
damage went up. Initiative went up.
Not in any mood to talk about
Maximum
it.
damage went down. The thing about this is though, it comes from the finesse and dual wielding of this weapon. Also, the rune that's attached to the weapon.
Vapid fiction along the large helping of hand.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're
Right.
safe among friends. Never forget it.
That's enough inventory management. Do we
Back
need
for a
to buy
return?
skill
Back.
books? Yes,
Got yourself
but
situated.
not sure what exactly. There are minor spells we could take.
Have you anything that will protect against voidwake?
I can turn aside fire, cold, and poison. But void-woken? God knows what'd stop those beasts.
Cold steel it is.
Anything in it particularly useful? And they're the good fire attack spells.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Blind and burning.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
I mean, the spells are good. There's nothing wrong with the spells.
Yep.
He don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Lucian's Day coming and I can't afford tatters. What's the world coming to?
I'm all right, as long as
The carved figure is a
You're safe among
Right, the
friends.
only
Never
thing,
forget it.
big thing we can probably do here would be the lower level of the fishery here. The animals were warning about it, but it's in a fairly crowded location and I would need some sort of a key to enter it.
Still no sign. I'll flush the rat out wherever he's hiding. He won't get another one of my brothers. So, report. Did you find anything?
Tell the Magister he had the wrong man. The chef was the real killer.
I don't give a damn who killed who. My orders were to catch Higber, and he slipped away. But if you have a theory, take it up with Magister Carver. He may humour you more than I. If you see anything suspicious...
This is already a done deal. What the hell are we supposed to do with this then? Possible to pick the lock. Can I just use it? Gotta have the key.
The fish wished it had been the one that got away.
Don't you come near me. This catch...
So, who has the key to it? I mean, someone has to have it. I'm not sure if I'm too eager trying to ferret that particular answer out. I think this is time for... If we basically don't get the answer through normal gameplay and doing other quests, then we can go hunt after where to get the one particular key. It's someone here.
The dwarf peers at an expertly dissected fish, gently poking its innards with his knife.
Fascinating. Most fascinating. Oh my, I mean, no, what do you want?
Dwarf friend. Tell him that there's no need to be so gruff. You are a friend to all dwarves.
The dwarf stares at you.
I didn't agree to that. Go find some other dwarf to be chummy with.
Note that the surly tone in his voice seems a little forced.
What's it to you?
Roll your eyes and say that it's plain he's up to something and it isn't fishmongering.
The dwarf grimaces and points the tip of his knife at his handiwork.
Whatever's wrong with these fish is causing a lot of hardship for a lot of folk. I want to figure out what's happening to them. See if there's anything that can be done.
Need any help?
Yes, as it happens. I need to see the effects of eating these fish firsthand, if you understand me.
Cast a skeptical eye over the fish on his work table and ask what's in it for me.
Do as I ask, and you'll be amply rewarded, I guarantee you.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Say you'll do it.
Wonderful. Now, there's 3 samples that I wish to learn more about. Care to choose?
Give me the yellow fish.
The fish instantly churns your insides. You double over in pain. A sudden vivid sensation of floating in darkness assails you. There's something in there with you. Something. Hungry and corrupt. You can't breathe. You can't... The dwarf suddenly drifts back into view, peering at you with fascination.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boots. He doesn't even look displeased.
Catch your breath and say you saw things. Terrible things that you can't even describe.
I see. Well, I'm sure it was nothing but a side effect of the fish. Speaking of which, I've learned a great deal from observing you. I owe you a great debt.
Ask what he observed. What he learned from observing you.
The dwarf puffs up his chest and proudly gestures to the fish.
The fish is indeed malignant. Humans are affected by it in the same manner as other species.
Okay, so reward.
Ah, yes, of course, but this mightn't be quite what you were expecting, but, well, the fish you ate is known as yellow ridgeback. Quite a cunning breed, often used in concoctions to increase alertness. But this one, touched by the void itself. Who is to say how such a creature might alter an alertness mixture? Seek out somewhere that peddles alertness herb mixes. Adding these, unique ridgebacks might make quite the impact.
So basically a recipe. Alertness help mixes. Do you mean the Drak caves?
So, now my work must continue, as soon as I've got in my quota of fish, of course. Farewell, stranger.
Potent alert. Cursed blood. The potion. It is void tended yellow ridgeback and alertness herb mix. Right. We could unlock that.
He glances up, recognizes you.
Want to see if he has a key.
I'm busy. Goodbye.
Hello, Busy Bee.
He glances up, recognizes you.
I just need to see the inventory. That's it. Okay, who the fuck are you? Will never work. Do I get the keys? Right. I can't think of anything else that would basically fit this.
You're still here. Try.
Oh, goddamn policeman was watching. Maybe we should talk to the investigation leader, try to get these guys out of here. Reapers Coast. It's a substantially sized establishment. Each page of this tome is the same as the last. The leaves were likely meant to be torn out and given to the ailing and diseased. Swan's Cure-All relieves instantly and cures headaches, cough, cold, sneezing, hiccups, gout, sexual sickness, and even the palsy. For treatment, visit Gregorius Swan, the fields by Driftwood. A rather poetic description of the common salamander and its impressive, at least to the uninitiated, void-walking cousin. Can't really detect anyone here. Well, a lot of fishies. Probably a gold mine for if you want to do crafting for hydrosophist. Expensive wine, fancy beer bottles. So, who exactly? Yeah, I was about to say this looks so god fucking suspicious. Stop standing on the trigger plates. Is there anything interesting here? Not particularly. Fish storage key.
Good find.
Security log. Most important area of focus this month is cellar security. Barrels have arrived. Placement of divine 2000 turret barrels complete. Don't stare in the barrel. There's a good chance we could just find the key to that. Lock level 1. So lock level on this one, 4. Yeah, I know it's goddamn locked. Don't I have lockpicks anymore? Not have lockpicks. That's one of the things that can easily be resolved, though. I think we have nails, tons and tons of nails. Quite a few disarm trap kits, but that's about it. Yeah. We do have soap too. I'm not quite sure what do you really need to do. Do I need to use an anvil? Do I need to combine it with a hammer? Yeah, lockpicks, 4. Yeah, 4 lockpicks per nail. Thievery level 2. No use for anyone. Worth some cash though. Also the scroll looks good. Voidpoken fish exchange. Notify the doctor that his fish is available. Swap some fish, cast it on a barrel with fish inside. Huh? It's a locked. It's a marked barrel.
One barrel of fish stands out from the others. It's sealed and marked with a cross. Something about it seems familiar.
Break seal, open barrel. But that wasn't the correct thing to do. There are multiples like it.
One barrel of fish stands out from the others.
Anyone else notice something?
One barrel of fish stands out from... One barrel of fish stands out from the other. One barrel of fish stands out from...
Water Judane. Definitely a smuggler's area.
Dripping with liquid sauce, this barrel is sealed and marked with a cross. From the barrel you sense a familiar power. It thrums in your bones, in your soul.
Yeah, take a nervous look around. Liquid source attracts bad company.
Nothing stirs in the dank and stinking basement, and yet you feel an imminent presence.
Yeah, that's gonna cause trouble. I was about to comment on the fact that this area looks like a combat arena. So I guess we'll be fighting Voidwoken. Or the owners. Well, hardly matters. Barrel lids. You could make custom-made shields out of them. In the first game. I think combining it with a rope or something. I wouldn't use it at this point no matter what, but might still be worth testing. Also, I don't understand how this ties to the doctor somehow.
This place stinks. But some of these barrels look interesting.
Oh, tea herbs. Right, clearly there's some sort of breadcrumb trail that leads to it, so it makes sense. Currently it doesn't make sense. A lot of art. Probably stops the traps. I noticed them. I was pretty sure there was some sort of a trap there. Just didn't care that much what it could possibly be. Right, so I have no idea why this place exists and what I should be doing here. The barrel full of swords is the big question mark. Okay. Let's think about this a little bit. We might as well break the group already. In all probability, we're gonna have a fight. Right. We want the high ground areas no matter what. Maybe we try blocking access to one of them, but I don't think that's quite necessary. Not so sure we want to get separated too much either. Yeah, someone's going to have to actually open that thing. Okay, let's see what's in it.
Dripping with liquid sauce, this barrel is sealed and marked with a cross.
Break the
From
seal.
The barrel inside, you find not fish, but weapons. Powerful weapons. The kind of weapons the Magisters took from the hollow marshes.
Soul forged. Level 9 weapons. These mean nothing to me. The results of a spirit forged to a sword. The soul forged blade. Some hums with swords. They're low level items. That's a lot of bombs. Right, I'm going to teleport somewhere a little bit closer there and try to petrify as many of their asses as possible. There's no good safe place there though.
Beast, come to me. I alone know.
Okay, what are these? Larva? I can probably deal with one of these without too much fuss. Not sure if I have any way of igniting that. Well, I do. Right, I got 2 extra action points out of it. Thank you.
Doesn't it?
Need to try to pin it down. More medical shields, and if you can climb out, that would be great. All the immediate threat bombs are gone. There's just these 3 really.
You are blemish, you are filth. I've come to wipe away the scum. Come and die.
Ah, blob of oil. Right. I need to really take care of him only, and that's about it. Everyone else seems to be doing more or less fine. And re-establish their shields a little bit, but I can't really do much. He's the last one left. Don't really see a reason why I should hurry to rush in there.
I've come to wipe away the stains.
Yeah, you pathetic losers, don't run in the goddamn fire. Not too bad of a fight. Bigger question is, what are we going to do with these? Were these taken from the Fort Joy map, basically? Ancient Weapons of Brachus Rex. Well, we're getting a lot of fire essences here, if nothing else. High quality, too. Whatever that means. Okay, what happens? See, we have 200 sword and a crossbow. These are totally irrelevant as far as stats are concerned. Let's equip one. Less than interesting. There's some way to get something out of it, I don't know what it is. Also, the scroll seems to be fairly important, don't know what it does, really. Something like a transportation item, but the problem is I wouldn't know what the consequence of choosing a fish barrel versus a source barrel versus anything else is concerned. Right, that was where the weapons were. What about the other marked barrels? There were others. Are the others just basically traps? There's one real one with the source marking. Maybe they contained the voidlings.
There were bad things down there, but they smell dead now. You don't smell very good either. Are you a bad thing?
Tell the dog you killed the monsters.
That's what a bad thing would say. You smell bad. I think you're a bad thing.
Can I discuss this? He has to know.
He glances up, recognizes you.
I'm busy. Goodbye.
You know about the weapons in the basement.
He looks surprised. Might be faking it. Might not.
What weapons? What basement?
We found weapons in the basement, source weapons.
He tries to look shocked, fails, knows it, knows you know it too.
Lohar. Lohar's smuggling weapons to Arks. He hides them in the basement and I make sure they reach their destination. What they're used for and who uses them isn't my business. And it's not yours either.
Wonder aloud what the Magisters would make of the situation with weapons.
He swallows, like he has a lump in his throat.
You look like the kind of person who's very forgetful, with the right motivation. I have a sum of money in my pocket. It adds up to a very good time in the tavern.
Contents of the safe? What fucking safe? Well, there's a safe apparently here.
God's fine. Take it and go. And if you say a word to Julian or anyone else, expect trouble.
He turns back to his work.
Um, see. I literally have no clue what you're talking about. Does it mean the room where the workers have their individual places? I have no fucking clue what safe you're talking about, man. None whatsoever. There was some here, but they're just lockers. Right, I'm confused now. What the fuck did I ask him? I don't understand. Everything is pretty much red here though. Can't interact with anything, can't change places. So I couldn't take them even if I wanted to. Anyone notice a safe? Right. Put a pin on it. Ah, at least we did something. It wasn't anything particularly useful though. We need 240,000 for next level up, so that's not gonna happen easily. We probably just... Let's go to the Paladin Bridge head towards south. Riker's Rest. We do need to cross the bridge, but there are multiple places where you can do that. Most obvious probably being at the start here. Right, instead of going where we usually go, let's head to the east. Fancy bottle of beer. Really unremarkable trash for the most part. There is a passage to the east though. Ambush caravan. Right, and this is where we went toward Driftwood instead of wherever this place is, Riker's Rest. Level 9.
Can you hear me?
The little boy lobs a stone across the river. It makes a long arc before plunging into the water below.
Oh, Ma! Are you alright? Ma!
Squint out across the river looking for the boy's mother.
A screech like metal dragging on stone grinds from across the river.
You have to help her, please. You can't see her. She's in the house, and those things are all around. Void things.
Say you may be able to help, but you'll need to know what happened here first.
There was a fight. Some dwarves attacked some magisters, and there were sorcerers too. And then the bugs came. Those void things. They killed everyone. And my ma got 'em to chase her. And she went across the bridge. And then she raised the bridge and she told me to run. And now she's stuck over there with them.
Tell him his mother did what she did to protect him. He should go seek shelter like she told him.
Not without Ma. Family doesn't just leave each other.
Tell him not to worry. You'll help his mother.
You will?
Yep, you'll do everything you can.
Maybe you can cross the river then. Ma lifted the bridge, but there's got to be another way, right?
Say that if there's a way, you'll find it, and if there isn't a way, you'll make one.
Yeah. You'll make one, and I'll...
His gaze shoots to the ground. He grabs a small flat pebble and chucks it across the river. Again, it lands in the water below, well before reaching the other side of the cliffs.
I'll keep distracting him.
Are you shitting me? He can't be left here, it's very risky. Because if we lower the bridge, the Void Vulcan can come across too. So insist he head back into town. You will send his mother straight to him once she's safe.
No way. Ma didn't leave me.
Oh, for
He
fuck's sake.
performs a divine order salute.
Now go out, Ma. You can find a way across.
You're just a gigantic pain in the ass.
Looky here, folks.
If they notice you are dead, you do realize that.
Come on, come on!
Okay.
Looky here, boy!
Bridgekeeper's house. Level 9. Yeah, they're definitely way below us now. They look ridiculously weak. I think I'll end things here. We clearly have a lot of things to do here. Should have come here first, I guess.